Good morning. It's Saturday. I meant what I said. I always mean what I say. Every word. On my live streams and in my posts. I mean every word. The people that have been following me around since last year, a part of Jaffa's group, I have a lot of pictures of you guys and I have a lot of your information. When I am Miss Younger, I'll continue my work. It will not stop on December 1st, just like y'all don't stop. You keep using my information. You keep calling places like you're me. It's not consistent to the way I live at all. And it never will be because you're impersonating me. You are not me. I do not have business partners. There is no one that can speak for me. Whatever is going on at Franklin County Municipal Courthouse here in Columbus, Ohio, is illegal. When I was in divorce court, July 10th, 2025, with Jaffa Bubeha, that young black girl that was in there, I've seen her twice before, and she was in the courtroom that day. I do not know who the fuck she is, but she has something to do with the courts because she shouldn't have been allowed in that room, not in the judge's chambers, not in the courtroom. I seen that young lady again on Saturday, September 13th. Jaffa came to this house. I was in the shower, so I spoke to him through the window. Said he went to some flea market with his cousin. That's who he was with. I did not let him in. We barely spoke for 5 minutes. But because they're monitoring my phone, manipulating my devices, they have devices in my home listening to everything that I'm doing as well, devices in my car, listening and watching everything I do as if I'm supposed to change pace. I'm not changing a damn thing I'm doing. I don't care if you want to watch me, you're doing it illegally. I gave no one permission for that. So when I left here Saturday morning, September 13th, I went to my mechanic. 20 minutes after I got to the mechanic shop, here's that same black girl. She doesn't know how to dress. She doesn't coordinate her clothes. It's not like she doesn't know how to dress. She doesn't. Seeing the same black girl. Maybe her hair is short because her extensions were like the curly butterfly locks, but they were short. They weren't that long or something. Same girl. Definitely black. Not sure if she's got any other Africanness mixed in with her, but definitely the same girl. There is no reason for any of this. None. None. False accusations do not work. I have never been hard to find. I've always been present. If there was something going on legally besides my divorce, there's no reason why I should not have known about it. Whatever has happened totally behind my back, and I'm not aware of it. Again, there's no consistency to your actions when you sold my information to all of these people to ruin my identity, to steal everything that you've stolen, to sign my name to contracts that I know nothing about. That's deception, and that's illegal. I know nothing about these contracts. I never signed anything to be on social media, on any accounts. I am not here to be fooled. I do not fool people. Y'all do. I'm not playing with y'all. I never was. Whoever y'all are, just as much as you got my eye, you will keep it. I will keep watching y'all just the same way you're watching me. Nothing's gonna change that. And I fixed my car yesterday for the damage y'all caused to it. That white SUV that followed me from Grove City to 104, following behind me real slow, that white Nissan. That girl driving that car is the same girl that worked at Saraga. The Mexican girl that worked at Saraga, that's part of the cartel. The first week that me and Jaffa got married, something happened. Whoever was a part of his initial group, I guess, shot up his townhome. That's what they did. They shot up the townhome over there on Kimberly Parkway. Jaffa's townhome, he had a roommate in there, and the townhome beside it. The police were called. They had to switch apartments and everything else. This was the cartel coming after Jaffa. He tried to hide it like he had nothing to do with it. But it's funny how time allows things to fly on by, but it comes right back. They're associated with that tire shop. Whatever he did at that tire shop in 104 is terrible. It has nothing to do with me. Whatever debt Jaffa has with the cartel for messing around with their family members is his debt. All of this cyber stalking that I experienced from November to June, November 2024 to June of 2025, was horrendous. I spoke about it with people. I spoke about it in depth with Jaffa via text messages. There's proof. All these things that I said about being cyber stalked. My phone records will prove that. My text messages will prove that. From earlier this year. Y'all play games. I do not. So when I see you guys coming, I do what I have to do. I can only prepare so much for what I can prevent. Get out of my comments. Get out of my comments. Y'all are the same people who were breaking into my comments when I was going live last year at Planet Fitness, when I'm driving around in my car, doing normal things like I normally do. You were the same ones breaking into my live stream, making rude comments, making mean comments, the same exact ones. So it doesn't matter what you're saying. It doesn't. I have been a stand-up American in my country. I follow my constitutional rights. I can carry a weapon, and I exercise free speech. It ain't nothing you can do about this spade. Not a damn thing you can do about this spade. It's not required of me to be religious. It's not required of me to vote. I don't do either. I love my country. My country is first. It doesn't matter who is president or not. However, when I'm done, like I said, I will ask the Trump administration for the salary of these officials who have allowed my identity to be torn out the frame, my character to be defamed, and for me to be framed at my job by coworkers. It's not flying. It's not flying. And I already sent those emails. I'll be making those calls to both of my employers on Monday. I'm not kidding. When I become Miss Younger, on the 1st, and I drop that bad habit like a motherfucker, I will continue to take action. I'll continue to take action. It does not stop. I will get to the bottom of who's been using my information and why y'all have stolen my information, because I didn't use it for anything prior to my marriage. I never got a mortgage. I never had a business. I didn't have business partners or anything. My identity was clean. But I'll clean up your mess. I'll clean up the mess y'all created for money. Y'all enjoyed it. I remember a lot of times Jaffa laughing when I was being very serious with him. He was being childish and kiddish because he had already knew he had done some fucked up shit in the background and was continue to plan some more. I never seen him serious maybe 2 months after we got married until the day I told him we're separated. Oh, that's gonna mess everything up. You can't, that's gonna mess everything up. And then when he got served them divorce papers, May 15th, he was frantic. Can we come to an agreement? We gotta talk. Can we come to an agreement? No, I've been here. We've been talking. What are you talking about? Deception. In June, when his family came to visit him and he made a bunch of food here in the house and everything else, who knows what him and his family had going on for real. And that night that they left, that's when he told me he did some fucked up shit with some money. I asked him about this in court. I need clarity in everything that he fucking did, because he's not being fucking honest. And I've done some research and I've seen some shit. He's not being honest about this group who apparently has been fucking up a lot of things in my life since before actually I married him. Then that group went after him and he went in with them on me for no reason. He knew damn well he shouldn't have did no dumb shit fucking around with all these groups. But he did it for money. Fine with me, I don't do nothing for money. These fools said I was a disabled streetwalker on drugs. When and where? When and where? Hold on. I'll wait. Because I was steadily getting promoted. 2010 to now, I was steadily getting promoted and getting other people promoted. How you do that? I worked 2 jobs. I filed my taxes the same time every damn year. I pay for my cars from my bank accounts. I never had any access to Jaffa's Bank America account. I never gave him permission to set up any other accounts. The only account we had together was the Key Bank account, and he did not put no money in that. Jaffa, within digital transfers, transferred me no more than $5,000 to $6,000 our entire marriage, and he gave me no more than $2,000 cash throughout the entire marriage. I worked, so it was not a big deal. All that money he stole, all that money he invested in all of you guys was not me. Of course, I was on my way to doing real estate and finishing that up. I wanted to grow my YouTube channel with normal content and scratching my lottery tickets. That was before I even knew Jaffa. And again, my elusive hot dog stand. That was my plan. These three things, Jaffa turned around and invested in other people by taking my ideas and not putting anything into the marriage. He was giving me excuses. Oh, I'm saving for my semi-truck. When we get a truck together, you'll be on the road with me. We'll have a good time. Blah, 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 blah. All this shit was fucking lies. All this shit that we sat back and planned was lies. He had a complete plan to set me up for what? I was the one sitting here helping you and supporting you. What reason would you have to set me up? What reason would you have to keep on going behind my back? To do what? To do what? To frame me? How and when and why? So you could hide your assets and you could hide your group and hide all the people that stabbed me in the back with you. Because they had no reason to. Because like I said, I never introduced you to any of my coworkers at Metropolitan. I never introduced you to a single one. When you came to the property, you met 2 or 3 tenants. But you did not meet any of my employees or my coworkers. I will be calling those employers. I am not going to have my name attached to Jaffa anymore after December 1st. So when I get the digging, you'll know it's me holding the shovel. I meant everything I said. My posts are true. Every single comment, every single video. I never gave YouTube any permission for anyone to use my channels. I never signed anything over to Jaffa nor no damn group. Y'all need help. Y'all need help. Y'all need medicine. Y'all need real friends. That's what you need. Y'all need real friends in y'all's circle, in y'all's group. That's what you need. You need somebody to lean on. Because whoever is co-signing y'all, they played y'all to a T. They used y'all, but they knew the right people to use, especially because the people I see following me are kind of young, easily convinced, I assume. The KKK, definitely the KKK, and their drabby ass bitches, their wives. Still messing with my car, still doing this, still doing that. And since the neighbors want to be all up in my shit, I'm gonna keep on beeping my horn when they ride by now, or when they outside and I'm leaving. Beep, beep. Toot, motherfucking toot. You don't ruin my day, just so you know. You don't ruin my day. I have a lot of courage. There's nothing that's a coward about me. But again, I can only do so much when I know. So during this time of me being cyber stalked and I filed these police reports, I did what I could to keep this information from actually having to be on my LinkedIn channel, my professional page, and my YouTube channels, because it's risky and it doesn't need to be in the public because I know things about the people involved. But because they were working with them, they didn't want to listen to me. And I continued to file these police reports. And now here we are, because I'm not going to stop. December 1st isn't going to change anything. That's going to be 12/1/2. Right back at you. That's what's going to happen. Not changing. If I was disabled the amount of times that I've been pulled over by the police, why didn't they call somebody for mental help? Mental help? Why didn't they call somebody and say, oh, we have a patient on our hands. We need help. Everything that y'all did was to placate yourselves and to make your plan work. And like I said, I've taken care of myself. So whatever rumors and all of that y'all started, I was what, I was this, I was that, it's a lie. There's no proof. If the proof is y'all's lives, if the proof is y'all's lives, then I will come with reality. I'll bring you back to reality. I'll pluck you out of cloud 9, that fantastic voyage, and bring you into reality. I've always been responsible. I worked in property management for 10 years. I've been to eviction court 60 times. There's never been a time when I've been in that courtroom and there's ever been an issue with me. If I've had court for myself, for my speeding tickets, traffic violations, I've always been there. I've been there for my divorce courts. I've been there for my protection hearings. How would I know that anything else is going on when it's behind my back? I never gave anyone permission to represent me in any capacity, much less my husband, soon to be ex. He was a non-citizen for most of the marriage. Why would I give him, his group, his legal team, lawyers, whoever, his family, any reason to represent me? I am an American citizen. I don't require representation. But I am self-representing attorney Jessica Younger if you need help, if you need tips. Self-representing. This is what I am now. Thank you. I'll add another title to my hat. Self-representing attorney Jessica Lynette Younger. That's what y'all say y'all made me. That's what you made me. You made me an attorney. I have my own practice now. If you need help on domestic violence, self-representation during divorce, I can help with that. I'll give you a couple of tips and things to watch out for. That's what I can do for you. Let the losers go and join the winning circle. Let the losers go, okay? I promise you'll have a better turnout if you start paying attention in real time. And stop living on other people's timelines. Stop telling people tell you what to do. Again, I was ashamed, very much. All of this was worth me being ashamed. Total disappointment. I was embarrassed because I didn't know how to speak to certain things because I didn't know what was going on. But this cyber stalking and the local gang stalking and the people I saw together, now I know I'm putting a lot together because the cyber stalking was real. The cyber stalking was real. 6-7 months of cyber stalking. It was real. whatever pillow talk y'all had with people, whatever stories and shit y'all laughed about whenever y'all was doing whatever y'all was doing. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Remember, somebody always has an enemy. Y'all talk too much. And some of that got back to me. And some of y'all just couldn't help y'allself and call my phone and message my LinkedIn profile. Some of y'all just can't help yourself. I don't get it. It's like, you know, I don't know what 24 hours in a day y'all live, but it's okay. I'm always stay me. I'm always be me. Yeah. So if you think I'm going to pay taxes or provide any responsibility to the loans and contracts and money y'all made in my name, you're wrong. I know taxes very well. The IRS knows that. The IRS knows that I know taxes very well. So if you thought that y'all was going to keep on getting away with some shit, is some money in my name, and I'm not supposed to find out about it until I file for taxes in 2026, or I file my taxes and then the IRS alerts me, you're fucking wrong. Over it. I meant what I said. I'll ask the Trump administration for the official salaries. Who could have put a stop to this by contacting me in any way, one way or another? But instead, they let Jaffa, his group, in these shenanigans continue on. Yeah, right. Sonny, my baby boy. Man, I spent too much time talking to y'all. Y'all already know I don't even be talking like, I be keeping the shit to myself. But I have to, because this morning when I left, they couldn't wait to show up at Kohl's. Listen, the only chance they had was when I went into the store to get the stuff I had to pick up online, okay? That was the only chance they had to get next to my car and put something on it or take whatever they had on it off. The two women, the two KKK wives, parked beside my car. You could have been parked anywhere else in that big ass parking lot earlier this morning. Damn short Oompa Loompas. Again, disappointment, embarrassment, and shame. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I cried. Don't get me wrong. I cried. I chose me. Like another woman, like any smart woman would. You choose yourself. When you realize that the choices you made are no longer, choose yourself. Yeah, I cried. I cried. I was sad. I cried right there on the couch. Right there. And maybe 3 times in my bed because I like my bed too much. It's not for crying. But yeah, it was heartbreaking to realize how far everyone went to give me my space. Outer space, motherfucker. Outer space. You should have said, we gave her outer space. If I block y'all, that's not giving me space. That's because I know. Please. Please. Pleasantries is what I'll give y'all. Continued pleasantries. And yes, YouTube is my soapbox. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, so I'm gonna take care of a couple of things today and tomorrow. My FP still stands. Come on, strange. My Okay. All right. So I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I mean, I know y'all can still see me, but I'll jump off the platform here for a little bit. Yeah, I gotta go eat something. Something that y'all didn't poison, you fuckheads. You fuckheads. Y'all have done the most.